Today's video is going to be for those people that have not found that one piece just yet, but still want to be able to ball, have some fun, but on a bit of a budget. We're going to be checking out Sakazuki right here. So Sakazuki is the leader of the brand new black starter deck 6. Basically how today's build is going to work is we're going to be putting 2 of the starter decks together for an optimized build. So it should be way cheaper than trying to pick up a whole bunch of the other stuff, especially with the black decks running a bunch of the secrets, which are a bit expensive right now. But if you do like today's video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more deck profiles, openings, all those sorts of good things. And then let us know in the comment section if this is something you guys would be interested in playing. Also let us know if it's something you can actually pick up and find 2 of the starter decks. But enough talking, let's head to Handcam and have a look at the deck profile. Alright, starting us off, we're going to be having a look at our glorious leader, Sakazuki. So Sakazuki is a 5005 life leader. Effect is activate main. Once per turn, you may rest 3 Dawn, trash a card from your hand, then KO one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 0. Now on the surface, this does not seem like the greatest effect, but we'll show you shortly there's a bunch of cards in this deck that help you reduce play cost of things that are already there in play, and so you can actually quite easily get some good removal through your leader right there. Alright, going in line with Sakazuki's effect, we have some other removal cards in the deck, the first of which is Kobe. So Kobe is our only 1 cost character that we have in the deck. It is a 2000 power 1k counter. Its on play is you may trash a card from your hand, then KO one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 0. So fairly similar to Sakazuki's effect. A little bit easier to get off in terms of the amount of Don that you require to activate the effect, but it is only once that you can get it off because it is an on play, whereas the leader you can get it off multiple times during the game. The other removal card that we are running 4 of Old Mate Monkey D. Garp. So Garp is a 5 cost 6k body, no counter. Its effect is activate main. You may trash 1 card from your hand and rest this character to KO one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less. So much better than that 0. Makes it a lot easier to just get that effect off by itself. But as we're about to see, there's a bunch of cards that really help us bring down play cost. So quite easily we can remove cards that are a 10 play cost, which is absolutely insane. So that leaves everything exposed. The first of those cost reducing effects that we have comes in the form of Helmeppo. So here's a 2 cost 3k body, 1k counter on play. Give one of your opponent's characters their -3 cost during the turn. So on play, -3, super handy. The other one that we have 4 of the Tashigi. So Tashigi is also a 2k counter, the only 2k counter that we have access to in the starter deck. So we are automatically going to maximize on her. But her stats to 3 cost 4k body. Effect is activate main. You may rest this character. Give one of your opponent's characters -2 cost for the turn. So both of these we can get off quite easily, quite quickly. So -2, -3, we're -5 there for 5 Don. The other options that we have for some cost reduction come in the form of Hina. So Hina, we're only running 2 of Hina because doesn't have a counter and we're trying to maximize on counters in the starter deck. But 3 cost 5k body, the 5k body is pretty nice. And then on play, give one of your opponent's characters -4 cost for the turn. So -4, -2, -3. And then we have another character that we have access to, and that is Sengoku. So Sengoku, 5 cost character, 6k body, 1k counter, so really nice there. This is a when attacking, give one of your opponent's characters -4 cost during the turn. So a little bit harder to get off. All the others we can get off just by playing, whereas Sengoku you need to be able to survive a turn with him on the board, then swing to get the effect off. So not the easiest to get off, but quite handy when you do get it off, because yeah, that's a thing that can reoccur multiple times, just like the Tashigi can recur multiple times. The last of the cost reducing cards that we have in the deck is our stage card, which is Navy HQ. So it is a 1 cost stage card. On play, you may give one of your opponent's characters -1 cost during the turn, and then activate main, you may rest this stage card. If your leader is a Navy, which Sakazuki is, you may give one of your opponent's characters -1 cost during this turn. So the turn that you play this card, you can play it -1 to something, rest it, minus another 1. So you're minusing 2 the same turn that you play it. Cool combos, if you do that effect to get the neg 2 there, you use the Hina down here to neg another 4. And then if you have Old Mate Garp out there, that's you're KOing a 10 cost character, which is anything in the game right now you can clear with those 3 cards. A little bit of setup required, but super nice when that gets pulled off. Alright, so that does it for our cost reducing effects. Now we'll move on to some bit more aggression that the deck can also find quite handy. So that comes in the form of Smoker here. So Smoker is a 5 cost 7k body, no counter. Automatically all the time, this character cannot be KO'd by effects, which is absolutely insane. And then if we have a Don attached to him, this character, if there's a character with a cost of 0 in play, this character gains double attack. So absolutely wild. So we just saw a bunch of stuff that can reduce play cost. And then if we leave something with a 0 there, we're not going to delete it. We have the smoke out. We can swing in at life for 2 hits, which is absolutely insane. And this artwork is absolutely beautiful as well. All right, have a looking at the vanillas in the deck. We are running 4 of T-Bone. So T-Bone, 3 cost, 5k body, 1k counter. Just cheap big body that we can get out to get some aggression, help us control the board if we don't see our removal, or if we don't see that smoker, to try and get some swings in a little bit easier for us. And the other one that we are running 4 of Momonga. So same kind of idea, just a cheaper body with bigger stats. So 4 cost, 6k power, 1k counter. Just nice to have some big boys out there. And then other times, just really good to have in your hand as counters. All right, moving on to the defensive side of the deck, we are running 4 of the Tsuru. So this is the only blocker that we have access to from the starter deck, so we're going to maximize out on there. There's a 2 cost 2k body with a 1k counter, so nice that has a counter, so it's not dead in hand like some of the cheaper blockers. But yeah, maximizing out there because it is the only blocker. Then the events that we are running that have some nice defensive power for us. The first one is Whiteout. So Whiteout is a 1 cost, which is super nice. Counter up to one of your leader or character cards gains 2000 during this battle. So nice, cheap buff right there. The trigger is absolutely insane if it does get hit in life. So you get to draw 1 and then none of your characters can be KO'd during the turn. So I have had quite a few games where I've had a few of the blockers out. This is hit in life and I'm just blocking for days because my blocker's not going to die, which is absolutely wonderful. The last that we have in form of our defensive options here is the event card Shock Wave. So this is a 2 cost rather than the 1. As counter one of your leader or character cards gains 4000 power during this battle. Then it is also a form of removal. KO one of your opponent's active characters with a cost of 3 or less. So nice bit of board control as well as giving yourself a nice bit of a buff. So we're maximizing out there because that effect is awesome. The trigger is also a removal effect. KO one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less. Alright everybody, there is the deck in all of its glory. Nice, simple profile, nice and simple gameplay, game style. A lot of fun actually as well. If you do want to see some gameplay, we do have a video up on the channel. I will leave a little card for that one there. But yeah, once again, let us know what you think of the deck in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Stay beautiful, and we'll see you all in the next one.